Hi everyone and welcome to this video. In this short video, I am going to take you through the past data of CET cutoff. So we'll be using CET 2022 cutoffs and understand how that can be used to estimate what the cutoffs will be this year. So to assist you in this, we already created a document which is guidance on CET cutoff from IMS. I'll give you a link to this particular document in the description from where you can download this document. Now, what we have done is we have used top 15 colleges and we have looked at their category-wise cutoff. We have also given you some definitions as to who is a state candidate, what is HU, what is OHU, who is an all India candidate. So you'll find all that description here. Now, let me show you how to read this. So open category, for example, now this is a category that is applicable only to Maharashtra state students. So you can see that JBM is closed for state students, it closed at 99.92 last year, which means let's say you're at 99.91 or a 92 or a 93, you have a chance this time, right? If you're higher than that, let's say you're at 99.95, more or less you're inside the college, right? It's comfortably in. But let's say you are at maybe somewhere around 99 percentile. Then you can see that in this table, Pumba closed at 99.1 for open home university candidates last year, whereas for SIS, again, open HU at 98.99. So if you're at 99, these are the colleges that you can look at. So that's how you're supposed to read this particular table that is given to you. Now, what we also done is given cutoffs for all India category. So you'll be able to see, okay, for all India students, what were the cutoffs like? And multiple exams get accepted for all India. So all those details have also been given to you. So you can go through this. You will find cutoffs for EWS, minority seats, whether it is NT, OBC, orphan, PWD students, SC, ST. We've also given data for the tuition fee waiver scheme that is out there. So all of this information you will find in this particular document. And we have closed with the definition of who is a Maharashtra state candidate. So you go through this, I'm sure it is going to be very useful to you. Now, let's say your score is currently something which is not meeting any of the cutoffs that are listed in this particular document. So what you can do is we've also given a link to a particular page wherein you will be able to download data from 22. So this is the official CET cell website of 22. And let me show you how it looks. So once you click on this link, you will first see there's a lot of cutoff information given. But what I would suggest you to look at is, of course, the cap round 3 cutoffs. Just in case for a particular college, for a particular category, the cap round 3 cutoffs are not visible, you can go to cap round 2 document. If that is also not visible, you can go to cap round 1 document. So that's the best way in which you can use it. So let's first look at the All India seats cutoff. So there are two documents that you see here. There are two links. The second link, which is All India seats. So let me click on this and show you how it looks. So for example, now I can see that last year for All India students, JBM is closed at 99.98. Sydenham closed at 99.94. So if your score is equal to this or higher, there is a very good chance that you're going to make it to that particular institute this year. Same score, you might be borderline, but if your score is higher, then definitely you are in that particular institute. So you'll see that a lot of colleges, the data is given. And for example, let's say you are somebody who has taken the CMAT and your score, let's say 99.3. Now, there is a good chance that you'll get into Chetna. There's a good chance that you'll get into MET as well, right? So that is how you're supposed to read this document that is given to you. Now, let me look at the All India. We have already seen the All India document, but let me also show you for the Maharashtra and minority seats, how does the data look like? So here the definitions are given, but then a lot of times for students, it is difficult to understand what is going on. So I'm going to use any one example from this entire document. It's going to be a very long document. So let me, for example, pick a particular college in Mumbai. So let me search for a Mumbai-based institutes, and that is how you will also have to look at it. So let's say, for example, we decide to look at a particular college. Let's take any college from Mumbai University. I'm going to pick for the sake of convenience, no preference for this particular college, but just I'm going to choose, let's say, Wellinkar, right? So if I write Wellinkar, I'm going to see this particular thing. And now, for example, you will see there are a lot of these terminologies that are given, right? So G open S, GSCS, GSTS, and so on, right? So the simplest thing that you can do is the S at the end stands for state. Okay, so there is no bifurcation of home university outside home university. Ignore the G part that is written. So everything starts with G, right? So ignore that. What you see in the middle, right? That is what you need to use. So if I see G open S, that basically is open state. And that tells me that for Wellinger, right, last year in cap round 3, the person who got in, the last person who got in had a percentile of 99.57. So if I'm more than that, there is a very good chance that I'll be able to make it. Similarly, for example, if I see EWS, right, or TFWS, I'll be able to understand what the numbers were last year. The merit number, right, the number that you see outside the bracket, don't worry about it at this point of time. That is something that will be visible to you once you fill your cap round 1. So you will have to fill the cap form, post which they will announce the final merit list, and that will contain your merit rank. So right now, don't worry about that. Don't try to estimate what your rank will be and so on, because there'll be a lot of people who will not fill the cap form. So it's not possible at this point of time to figure out what your rank is. So don't worry about it. I would say simply look at the percentile, and cap around 3 percentile would be ideal, right? A lot of times you will not find some particular information for a particular institute. For example, if I search for Jamnalal Bajaj, you can see that it is only showing G open S, right? Which means there was open state seat that maybe 1 or 2 seats which got filled in that third round that was there, and somebody at 99.926 and something got in, right? So how do I figure out for JBMS what the data was for the previous round? So I can again go back to the link. I can go to cap round 2 and then go to the Maharashtra and minority seats data that is out there. So let me open that and show you again how to read this. So now when I go to the cap round 2 document, I can see that I can find the SC cutoff, I can find the EWS cutoff also. So SC ended at 99.6, EWS ended at 99.86. If I want to find for other categories, and why those categories are not visible right now is because they closed in the first round itself. So all the seats which were there got filled in the first round. There was nothing left for the second or the third round. Now, if you contrast this with some other college, right? So let me take Sydenham, for example. Now, for Sydenham, you can see that there are again multiple of these terms that they have used: GOpenH, GSCH, GOpenO, and so on. So what is GOpenO, right? So Open O stands for outside home university. So let's say you've done your graduation from Pune University, and now you're filling Sydenham as one of the preferences in the cap round. So because Sydenham is in Mumbai University and you're coming from an outside home university, that's why they refer to it as Open O, right? So that is the O ending at the end stands for OHU candidates. H at the end stands for home university. So let's say you're done your graduation from Mumbai University and now applying to Sydenham for the cap round, you are coming from the home university itself. So that is why Open H is what is the terminology used. So this document is going to be very, very useful. You can search for a specific college. And the list of colleges, of course, is something that is also there on this particular website that is there. You can go through it, and for your category, you can just try to estimate, okay, what are the 3 or 4 colleges that I'm going to definitely get? What are the couple of colleges where I might have a borderline chance? And what are the colleges where I might not be able to even get in, right? So for your category, because a lot of times what happens is students forget the fact that percentile is just one side of the story. The category is really, really important. So unless I have category data, I'll not be able to even comment on what are your chances at a particular college, because the number of seats in each of the colleges is different. The number of category seats are also going to be different, right? So that is why use this information wisely. So let's say, for example, you are somebody who is an SC student. What you can do is you can search for individual colleges, or you can just do a control F and say, okay, GSCH. And then let me look at, okay, what were the cutoffs for SC in different colleges, right? And that will give you a nice idea as to what colleges you can expect. And when you actually go to the stage of cap, what preferences you should be putting. Of course, at that point of time also, will give you a nice document that you can use. But for now, I just wanted to show you how to use the document that we have created and the CET 22 cutoff document. I hope this video has helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to put a comment, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.